Okay. Am I audible? Okay. அதாவது உங்க கிளாஸ பிடிக்கிறது தான் கஷ்டமா இருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு மட்டும் தான் அப்படியா? இல்ல throughout the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been finding it difficult to get a hold of you guys. உங்களுக்கு அந்த டைம்ல வேற ஏதாவது கன்சிஸ்டண்டா ஏதாவது வச்சிருக்காங்களா என்ன? மார்னிங்ல, மண்டே மார்னிங். ஹலோ, உங்களை தான் கேட்குறேன். எவ்ரி மண்டே. So till when is this planning? Is this plan to happen? Okay. ம். ஓடி ஆப்ஷன் தான் கேமியோல இல்லையே. ஓ, okay. சரி, ஓகே. See, there is no such communication to my department yet on that. Maybe in case if that is a trouble, இதுவும் ஓடி மாதிரி இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும். If you feel, I don't feel that way. ஏன்னா நம்ம கிளாஸ்ல ஒன்றும் நடக்கிறது இல்லை, அது வேற விஷயம். But the problem is ஒரு இன்ட்ராக்ஷன் இருந்தா ஐ ஃபீல் அட் சம் பாயிண்ட் ஏதாவது யாராவது கேட்பீங்கன்ற ஒரு தாட் ப்ராசஸ் தான். See, I really want us to interact a lot, but என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா some of you are taking it in the right sense. நிறைய பேர் அப்ரோச் பண்றீங்க. some of you, not நிறைய பேருன்றது தப்பு, பட் இந்த கிளாஸ்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஒரு 7-8 பேர் கன்சிஸ்டண்டா தேர் யூ guys are interacting with me. But at the same time, majority are missing out. என்ன தெரியல, there is no interaction in this semester in particular. I'm worried for everything, worried for myself and worried for the course, worried for you guys. அதனால தான் சொல்றேன், let's, no matter what we discuss in the class, at least ஒரு கான்வர்சேஷன் இருந்ததுன்னா at some point you will feel the urge to ask me, சரி இந்த பையன் வேற வந்து தொலைக்கிறான், let's ask him something என்ற ஒரு thought process அது இருக்கும். So that's why I want this to happen. Okay, yeah. So let's keep doing this. ஏன்னா 15 மினிட்ஸ்க்கு மேல நம்ம ஒன்றும் பண்றது இல்ல, பட் இட் won't be the same from unit 2. அடுத்த ரெஸ்யூமே ரைட்டிங் வருது. I know some of you, as I said, have been interacting with me in terms of the resume. Objective எப்படி இருக்கணும், there are many queries that come up. அவங்க ரெஸ்யூமே ஷேர் பண்ணி I am trying to help them out. This is happening since the crash course ended. This has been happening and I'm really happy. But at the same time, we have new students in this group, so I would actually appreciate if more resumes pour in, more questions related to resume. For now, unit 2 will be resume writing. Everything related to resume is what we are going to discuss. So feel free to ask questions, feel free to come up with as many doubts, and feel free to share your resume that you have already made. I'll try and look at it for you if you want to, but I would push you guys to send it to me anyways. Okay, so now that I have given a word in terms of the resume, there are other areas that I've always been worried about in terms of the speaking ability, communication skills, right? So PC lende we have been trying to do something about it, but Corona at the wrong time, we didn't achieve what we set out to do in the previous semester. In the semester, even worse. What is zip போட்டு மூடின மாதிரி இருக்கு, நிறைய பேர் பேசுறது கூட இல்ல. So what I suggest is, we'll start having uh, classes in bits and pieces. ஒரு சின்ன டாபிக் எடுத்துட்டு we'll discuss it then and there. You guys suggest a time. Any time I'm fine. இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம whole conversationல I have never said no குரூப்ல. இந்த டைம் வேணும் இந்த டைம் வேணாம் நீங்க சொல்றது தானே தவிர I have always been accommodative. So I want that to happen. So in case வந்து a particular time is not suitable for you na, come up with another time where a set of another bunch of people who have not attended the class for that particular week will attend it in that slot timing. So that is something which we can work it out. But நீங்க தான் decide பண்ணணும். So that way we can bring down the count of the class, and also we can address everyone more personally. So this is my suggestion. If this suggestion is good enough for you, okay, let's do something about it, and you guys come up with a particular group. If you feel there is a set of people you will be comfortable with, you can ask my time so that I will be available. I'll make myself available for the final years in particular. So this is from my end. In I understand that a lot of people feel the count of questions in the quiz is very less, and it is almost the same that is being repeated in the assignment also. We'll try and give more questions also over the period of time. See, we always have enough time in a semester. But at the same time, interaction has to happen. So, how do you feel about this suggestion of mine? Okay, since even now till it is 5 minutes past 5, the time that we wanted to have the class was at 5. It's already 5:05, and we don't even have half of the class here. Okay, so we are only 28 students present as of now. So we need to at least have 90% of them attending every week. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. நான் இப்பயுமே ஒரு 28 பேர்கிட்ட தான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன். I know I'll have to talk to a larger audience, and I don't know why people are not joining in this uh, classes yet. Maybe they are busy, but I understand if they are busy 1 week or so, but constantly the numbers are less. So hopefully my suggestion will be considered by all of you. Let me know. இல்ல சார் இப்போ நாங்க எதுவும் யோசிக்க முடியல. We'll come back to you குரூப்லயோ தனியாவோ. We'll message you, will talk to you, will call you. I'm fine. But at the same time, remember, it has to start immediately. We can't wait forever. Already unit 1 முடிய போகுது, unit 2 க்கு வரோம். So I I I look forward to you guys coming up with us, clarity of thought in terms of my suggestion. Okay, that is one. Second, attendance. இன்னைக்கு காலையில there was a couple of corrections which I could actually possibly make in Cameo, fine, but நாளைக்கு காலைல முடியாது. So your attendance immediate நீங்க check பண்ணி let me know. I'll have to make the corrections one day க்கு அப்புறம், which is actually Sunday, since we had a problem throughout Saturday night in Cameo for faculties. I mean, it has been extended till Monday. So otherwise we have locked attendance by Sunday evening. So உங்களோட attendance சாட்டர்டேல இருந்து சண்டேக்குள்ள செக் பண்ணி இமீடியட்டா எனக்கு சொன்னீங்கன்னா மட்டுமே I will be in a position to check it out or make changes if there. Yes, I know that there is a problem in Cameo for students side as well. I think the issue has been already raised with Joel sir. ERP thing, they are working on it. Hopefully the issue will be sorted, but that is only for this week. What happened last week was there was a student, I don't know from which class, but that person came to me at least a week later after the attendance was locked. So I couldn't do anything. So I made a mistake actually. I had to mark Madan Raj and Madan Ram, I guess. Right? So I marked absent for one and present for the other, which is actually my bad. But then I could have corrected if that person has checked immediately. Since you know that I sent the details in our Cameo. Okay, so except for this week, I have not shared the final attendance. But even I think on Saturday, I shared the initial report. Okay, so So people are not checking the messages, is what I'm saying. So please check my messages in the group and respond immediately so that we can correct the attendance. The reason I'm constantly communicating about attendance is, see, if it's my mistake or your mistake, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're the one who's getting affected. I mean, the student. So what happens is, if I have to make the correction, I'll have to go to my HOD to get an approval, and my HOD has to go to the principal, or I'll have to go to principal to get an approval on the changes. And finally, the principal sends it to the concerned authority to make the changes from their end. I won't be able to make the changes in my Cameo login. So they'll have to go there. So look at the loop. The HOD, the principal, everyone is involved for your attendance. So let's not do that. It's complicated and doesn't look good from on me as well. So I'm requesting you to come back immediately and check my messages whenever I send, whatever I send. Check it, analyze it in your head, and then come back to me right away. Okay, so resume is something which is very important for us in the final year. To be honest, if some of you have already completed it, it's no uh, mean that it's over. You can always improvise and improve your resume. So there is always an error that we can find out. So please work on it. People who have not started it, start it. People who have already done it but not shared to me, please share it, so that we can keep interacting in terms of the resume and build your resume so that it looks, you know uh, at a particular standard where the person who's coming to interview you feels, okay, that is a good resume. Let me look at the candidate. Otherwise, what happens is, looking at the resume, இங்க பார், basic mistake அப்படின்னு அவங்க thoughtல போச்சுன்னா, then no matter what you perform, you're always in a disadvantage. So hope you understand. Share your resumes with me so that we can interact and get it resolved. Okay, get the resume um, corrected. That's all I mean. Any questions? And constantly there are few people missing in this slot. I'm finding it difficult, people who are from the PC classes also are not present here. I don't know for what reason, but எங்கிட்ட list இருக்கு. But see, as you're aware, this is not to point out people and pull, Rishi, you guys are not in the second year or first year. Final year இருக்கீங்க. So I expect you guys to be a lot different than the second years. Hope you understand my point, Rishi. Right? So I don't want to enforce what I do in a second year class. I want people to be, involved and get, make themselves present here. அதுக்கு ஒரு காரணம், they may be saying that I uh, I have arrears. I don't want to go through training because I don't have campus hiring. யாருக்கு அரியர்ஸ் இல்லை, எனக்கு தான் இருந்தது. Doesn't mean that you can't learn some skills, right? It doesn't mean anything. Having arrears is not an excuse to not attend a particular training course. I seriously don't understand that. The reason is, campus interview மட்டும் கிடையாது our target. Our target is to get better in terms of a lot of basic skills that will help you throughout your career. If adu puriyalana, there is no point me and those people with that mindset having a conversation. But then they'll have to realize, and I can point out and tell them even now. But then it won't happen when you move on. Or 8 months, 9 months down the line, you'll be working somewhere, all of you. இல்லையா? Imagine the scenario where you will have to be pulled every time. I'm not talking about Rushi or Rachna Devi or Jeevalin Shiny or Devadashni, whoever is listed here. I'm talking about you guys in general. This is not going to happen in your professional career. They are not going to sit and point at each item that you'll have to be doing. So that is missing on certain people. I don't want to mention their names, and it looks a little childish for me doing it to the fourth years. Second years நான் இதை பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்கேன். But for fourth years, I don't expect this. But then இது நடக்கல அப்படின்னா, even after whatever conversation that I have with you guys, உங்க மூலமா போகும்னு நம்புறேன். Even if after that this does not happen, then obviously அப்பயுமே நீங்க கண்டுக்க மாட்டீங்க. நீங்க என்ன again, I'm not being personally accusing you. You guys are here anyways. I'm talking about those who are constantly and repeatedly avoiding taking training classes. I'm only worried. எனக்கு பர்சனலா ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. ஸோ ஐம் ஜஸ்ட் worried that whatever interaction that we have, ஒரு ஒன் பர்சன்ட் உங்களை இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணும் அப்படின்னா, ஐ பிலீவ் தட் ஹேஸ் டு பி தேர். தட் urge has to be there. I'm not saying I can transform people unless otherwise you guys put an effort here. So advice mari போகுது. Let's cut that out. I want to be very polite here. Please talk to your friends who are missing out. Ask them to join the classes. It's only 15 minutes or 20 minutes of your weekly time. And don't forget, I am available. If they are not available on a particular time frame, I am available any time of the week. Sunday too, I am available. Just form a group, maybe five to 10 people, or even more than that. It's up to you. But form a group. If you feel you can't attend it on a Monday, or Tuesday, okay, Wednesday, okay, I'm okay 7 days of the week, any day. 15-20 minutes of interaction will help. உங்களோட டவுட்டை நீங்க கிளாரிஃபை பண்ணிக்கலாம். You don't have to wait for others to join in and then complete it. So I'm making it very clear. I'm available. Then it's up to you to find a time. I hope you guys do that. Sounds okay உங்களுக்கு this plan? Okay, thanks. All right. Okay. If you see, it doesn't mean that நம்ம வந்து ரெகுலர் கிளாஸ் ஸ்டிக் பண்ண வேணாம்னு நான் சொல்லவே இல்லை. Since the count is less, not even half have joined, right? So since the count is less, I'm trying to understand that they are occupied genuinely. Let's give them another chance. Weekly எந்த டேனாலும்ன்றத ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் அவங்களுக்கு கொடுத்து பார்ப்போன்றேன். So I'm happy to do it, and this applies for every one of you also. So that's it from me. Thank you for joining in. Resume, remember, start working on it. Okay, I wanted to receive your resume even now. Starting today. So as the time shapes up, we will be in a position to correct all of the 70 people here, 60 people here who wants to get their resume done. I'll be more than happy to share my opinion on your resume and help you correct it. So that is the idea that I have for resume writing. Even though we have videos, but interacting like this is going to help a lot, where I expect a lot of questions. Okay, thank you. Ezumalana, you can say bye and leave. Thank you. Yes, Surya. Sure. I'll put it in the group. Sure. Yeah. Thank you. You can actually share it in the WhatsApp group itself, but yeah, I understand you need to. But then you can send it to me, personally as well. Tani messenger. I'm fine with it. But anyways, I'll share my email ID. Sure. Thank you.